Thanks, everyone, for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ali LaForce reporting for us. Here's a look at the schedule for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On Friday, the Chicago Bulls come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. And then Sunday, they'll be matching up with Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. MP is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Wizards, Sarr out there with Davis. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Johnson, and it's Young in at the 1. And as a catalyst for his team offensively, MP has stated his focus on setting up his teammates. He wants to be a top distributor.
Promising to get your team more involved like MP has can be a tricky thing, because now your guys are expecting more touches and they'll all be calling for the ball. But if MP can control the offense and consistently make smart choices with the ball, it'll be a huge lift for this squad.
And time now to go courtside with Ali LaForce for a report on MP.
I spoke with MP before the game about his playmaking, and he told me his goal is pretty simple. When he creates more opportunities for his team than their opponents can, they usually win. So that's what he's set on doing.
Yeah, seems pretty straightforward. Thanks for that, Ali. Grant, hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason qualification is over.
BA, you're spot on. No more guessing, no more wondering. The games count now. A lot of optimism could be about to vanish in these first handful of games. Gotta check it out.
Connects from downtown.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man, a 7-footer like Chet, who can step out beyond the three-point line.
Washington moving the ball around. Gets the 3 to fall. Coulibaly's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
Pass to Young from behind the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
He created the opening, he got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
MP, a screen on Davis. Back to MP, launches it, nails it from beyond the arc. And for many players, the third year is when they really start to come into their own, Grant. Scary, that might be the case for MP, as good as he's been.
We've always known that MP has the raw skills to dominate BA. Now he's going to notice all the little things, and that will make him even tougher as a player.
A nice shot by Young.
And Young showing you right there all of the handles in his toolkit.
Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
And it's Washington with the ball. Following the 3 by Oklahoma City. Holmgren with the block.
And that is one of the things Holmgren brings to the table. His rim protection is critical for this defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's rebounded by Washington. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie, and you could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And it's a completely new group for Washington. Thunder with a lead. Pass to MP. To the inside. Neal misses.
That's an awesome defensive effort. A great contest right at the rim.
Here's Carrington. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And it's 9 points for MP.
Well, you know he can score it. So in terms of his development, Jared McCain's playmaking is the key. That assist right there, very encouraging for this coaching staff.
Count it. Good.
He gets the upper hand and lays it in. Defense needs to toughen up.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Inside, Sorber, and a nice finish on the layup.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Strus the pass to Oliver. Now here's MP. Down low. Left side McCain. Elbow shot. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first. He's checked in for Washington. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's George, 15 in his last outing. Pass to Young. Outside Johnson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Johnson's got 10 points.
Was starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
You know, Tim, when it comes to deflections and steals, who's better than the Thunder?
The answer, nobody. They pressure the ball, they run swarms of defenders at you, and they have a way of overwhelming and exhausting their opponents.
We've got Carlton Carrington. He's out there with Trae Young. Johnson is out there with Keyshawn George. And it's Riley in at the 4. That's the group for Washington right now. Here's Johnson. And McCain pulls it down. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Here's Holmgren. Outside for SGA. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. So both teams making some changes here. Washington trailing. Outside Young. To the paint. Davis just merciless inside.
Over the years, Davis has packed on a lot of muscle, and it served him well right there.
MP, a screen on Coulibaly. Outside, Williams. Now here's MP. He's got 12. 4 on the clock. And it's blocked by Davis.
That is tremendous work by Davis right there. Guys better think twice about challenging him at the rim.
On the wing, Davis. Out of bounds, it'll be Thunderball. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. In the 3rd spot, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers, and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
The Wizards making a switch here. Carrington's checked in. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Holmgren. The Wizards have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. All right, Tim, let's focus on Bilal Coulibaly. 6'8", 7'2" wingspan. My goodness.
And tremendous tools for a wing defender, B.A. He was a late bloomer, and he's still working on his skill level. But if that comes along, watch out.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to MP. From deep. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Back to Young. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Coulibaly against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket by MP.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Shot's good by Carrington.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. MP outside. Williams with the screen. And here's MP from outside. He buries it from 3. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
A steady start has turned into a spectacular second quarter for him.
High post Davis. It's not going to go for him. Tie game in Washington. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan court shot. They're measuring up the score.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. Fellas, what stands out to you about this schedule?
Man, I don't have time to be thinking about their schedule. I got my own schedule to worry about. What? You're too busy visiting fast food chains and shooting low-budget commercials.
And guys, let's take a look at the Wizards in that first half. Neither side able to build a significant lead through 2.
My bed is the best.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the 3 could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with MP. And it's Williams in at the 3. MP looking it over. And Bilal Coulibaly picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second half getting started, about a minute played. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander, just 5 on the clock for the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander showing off his skills inside.
Shai had him guessing on that dribble move. The defender was absolutely lost trying to stay with him.
And Tim, you played your longest stretch with this Washington franchise. How hungry are these fans for sustained success?
Yeah, there's been some lean years and unfortunately only one banner. Going back to 1978, they are committed to a rebuild in hopes of better times ahead.
Here's MP following the score by Washington. Holmgren with a screen on Young. MP, the pass to Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. Screen by Holmgren. Pass to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And he recovers it. MP outside. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. Tries again, and the jumper falls for him. Williams has got 5 now.
Well, Williams is a guy you can count on offensively. He is always looking for opportunities to score.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the game now.
For the Wizards.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line.
Yeah, and the potential Sarr has is enticing. He's a talented, mobile big man who wants to keep improving.
hits a three-pointer.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Now here's Koulibaly. He's got 5. Back to Young. Launches a 3. Oh, the bomb from Young. My goodness.
And you knew Young wasn't waiting for that opportunity. He had the response for that 3.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Thank you. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Back to you.
Okay, Ali, thanks for the report. And the Thunder making a change here.
And you see the two-way presence of Holmgren. He changes things for his team, and you see the difference when he's not on the floor. Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Here's Sorber. It's McCain on the wing. MP outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one. The Wizards trail by 4. And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, B.A., I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada too, eh?
Of the North.
MP outside. Pass to Sorber. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. The 3 is up. And it's Shea hitting the 3.
And over the course of his career, the three-point shot has been a work in progress for SGA. But I like how it's looking right now.
Now Carrington. George, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. George outside. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Back to Holmgren. MP outside. Tries it from 19. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And so it's Oklahoma City closing out this quarter with us. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look.
Making a change here. Young's checked in. Then for Oklahoma City, MP comes in for Wallace. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Outside Young. Fires for 3. And McCain pulls it down. Oklahoma City leading by 11. They've got Keyshawn George. Carlton Carrington out there with Trae Young. Then there's Johnson. And it's Riley in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. To the middle. Here's Carrington. And there it is for him.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
MP shot is off.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Washington has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. That's to Riley. Here's Young. Down low. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now MP. There's Holmgren on the slam.
Yeah, imagine having a guy like Holmgren with that size coming off the screen. What a luxury.
Young against MP. Young inside. Oh, no good on the layup. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Outside Holmgren takes a 3. Bullseye! by Chet, hitting for three.
Well, that is a beautiful stroke by Holmgren off the catch. That's how much confidence he has in himself.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for McCain. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, he asked his team to take in the moment, saying, this is what it's all about, guys. This is why we work so hard and why we love this game. Embrace it. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Wizards trail by 14. Here's Johnson. Fires the three. Cleared away by Hartenstein. A minute 20 left in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander. Quick two. All net.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Thunder.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. He drops it from range.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Here's Davis. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Oh, got a piece of it. MP outside. So Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a top...
Good game, MP. Yo, remember back on the bully when cats used to harmonize?